Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Softball brought down after a nice run.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Second down after that previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Wideouts now clustered. He'll throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He has first down yardage at the 46.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The Bulldogs are in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Accurate throw, catch made near the sideline. He does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Snap to the back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
To avoid another punt here on the 2nd drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. The Volunteers will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A huge special teams score. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt return takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They'll take a deep shot. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. A crucial pick 6.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First down. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Here's that defense shifting again. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. The Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up. In the red area, it's Lewis. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And they keep this 11-play drive going. It's 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Using his legs, it's Frazier. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Now, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Play fake, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short.
But that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this man-coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. It's a run. Running back's got it. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field of 5 wide. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, looking to throw it. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll run it here. Breaks free.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That's an important first down on that running play. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the ground, it's Frazier. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanted to make an adjustment for this critical down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Man, I love toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The shotgun handoff here. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Georgia 28, Tennessee 0.
And the Vols will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime. With answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Back to throw. It's Stockton. And the catch is made off the cameraman. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, did they catch a break here? That ball is deflected. Zone coverage, eyes on the ball. They get their hands on it, but the offense doing a good job to somehow come down with that for a completion.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll give it to the running back. Breaks free. They get him down, but not before he gets plus 38.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaks into open space. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he moves it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
No running. Handed off to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short game.
Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And at first down, they go right back to him. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a big, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
The Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Howard. Wow, it's another broken tackle. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter.
35, Tennessee, 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Gives it to the back. He's past the marker and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover. He does a good job of being physical and making that play.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Okay, it's third down after that run. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down. Almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. A running play called on fourth down. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up, they hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up the first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Working clock with the ground game. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. He gets loose. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Now, when you commit a lot of defenders up on a 3rd and short situation, if you miss one gap on the defense, that back is going to be running for a while because there's nobody left on the back end.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere, but a loss of the ball.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Has the 1st down and more.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and giving the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other